Oh, hey everyone, you caught me in the middle of learning how to make a will, because my aunt is gonna hang me by my toenails when she finds out how much crap I got this Christmas. Yep, it's Christmas time again. Hey everyone, Gavin Varney here, aka Toonfan91, and yep, it is time for another Christmas unboxing. 4 whole years in a row I've been doing this, and at noon today I posted a Christmas cover song. I'm not going to say what it is, but I will say it might be a little bit goofy for some of ya. That's all I'm going to say. But we're just going to get right into it. And I'm starting with this one because it's from my mom's friend Heather. Because my mom works for someone on Eagle Mountain, and Heather is the daughter of that someone. And I was not expecting to get a present from someone outside the family. Aside from maybe mom's friend and one friend. But yeah, let's see what this is. Oh! Doesn't he look familiar? Yes, this is the this year released Lego Ideas Luxo Jr. This is of course based on the very iconic Pixar shorts released in the 80s, I think? Mid-80s? Yes. Uncle Window Sush. This has a few hidden Pixar Easter eggs within its build that I'm very eager to put together. But yes, first unwrapping, and it's a Lego set. How about that? Alright, next up is from Kelly, my cousin Kelly over here. Oh. This is wrapped like Fort Knox. Oh. Who's that handsome duck? What's up? Duck Dodgers, the complete series. Yes, this is probably a surprise to some who watch this. But yes, this is the complete Blu-ray series of the Cartoon Network show Duck Dodgers.
In the 21st.
This even includes the original Merry Melody short that inspired the show. To hilarity and beyond. It's all systems go for Duck Dodgers the Complete series, now on Blu-ray for the first time in stellar high def. And of course, this version of Daffy is probably the most iconic incarnation of Duck Dodgers. Porky! Porky looks about the same as in the original Chuck Jones short, save for the coloring. And of course, Marvin has a very unique outfit for the show. And there is one particular character that was introduced in this show who, over the last few years, has taken the internet by storm. That is all I will say. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Good. Because I think Tracy would whip my butt if she did. Next up is this one from my mom and dad. I already see Nintendo. Oh. This is the official Joy-Con charging stand. This is specifically for the Switch 1. And this, I wanted this because it'd be very handy for specifically the NES Joy-Cons when I'm not charging them with my Switch 1. Because with the Switch, if I connect the NES Joy-Cons to the Switch to charge them, then they just pair to the Switch. And there is one Power A stand that was tall that I saw on My Life in Gaming, and it was completely discontinued for whatever reason. I got a small one though, so wait. Let's get some of these out of the way. Here's one from my mom and dad. Oh. It's upside down. Oh. Sly Cooper and the Phineas Raccoonus. This is one of the free iconic platforming mascots from the PS2. I've owned Jak and Daxter 1 and Ratchet and Clank for so long, but I've never owned or played the original Sly Cooper. So, glad I finally got this. Whether this gets a Let's Play or not is to be determined. Here's another one from my mom and dad. I see the Nintendo seal. Oh. James Jimmy Jimboy! Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies for GameCube. My friend Mike's Toontown actually did a Let's Play of this a few years ago for the Summer of Nickelodeon thing he did. This is a Luigi's Mansion clone based on the Jimmy Neutron special. This was published by THQ and Nick Games and developed by THQ Studio Australia. Good day, mate! There was another Jimmy Neutron game made that was developed by a studio in Australia. I think it was Chrome Interactive, who made Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Oh yeah, there's a little fact. Open this next one up. I see white. That has to be... Yep, it's a Wii game. Cars Racer-Ram. I did not know this game existed for the longest dang time. There's Lightning McQueen. Supports the Wii Wheel. This was published by THQ and Disney Interactive, and of course based on the first Cars game. And it's developed by Incinerator Studios. Weird name. But yes, I know the first Cars game was developed by Rainbow Studios, along with Vader Raceway, I think. I mean, Manor National. Oh. Atari zombified corpse spotted. This is a game I've wanted for so long. KO the Kangaroo Round 2. I played a demo for this so long ago on a PS2 demo disc. Never owned this. And there is something weird about this that I realized. Oh. It's a compact disc game. This came out in 2005 and it was a PS2 CD game. What the heck? So sorry to all the people that own a PS2 or a fat model PS2 and tried to play that game.
Nothing DIY detail in there.
Uncle Wendell.
Perfectly safe price.
Oh. Most familiar art style ever. The Simpsons Hit and Run. Handsome devil. Yeah, this is The Simpsons Hit and Run for PS2. Published by Vivendi Universal Games, and of course based on the... And of course it's based on The Simpsons. Save Springfield by car, by foot, by the seat of your pants. Ew. Okay, that hurt me a little reading. I don't got the Homer plush here. This was developed by Radical Entertainment and published by Fox Interactive and Vivendi Universal. I think I already said that. And Gracie Films, who helps with the show, actually helped with this game. Which is fitting because a lot of the Simpsons voice cast is in this. And this is a Grand Theft Auto clone. Yeah, if you heard of Simpsons Road Rage, that was a Crazy Taxi clone. So much so that Sega actually sued Vivendi Universal. I'm not kidding. Look it up. Oh, one moment. Had to clean some stuff up because it was bothering my and Tracy. Oh. Epic Legacy concludes and is blocked by a sticker. Jack free. for PS2. Now I own the entire original Jak and Daxter trilogy. This was of course developed by Naughty Dog, who created Crash Bandicoot, and would later go on to make Uncharted and The Last of Us. I still have yet to beat Jak 2. But yeah, I played the demo for this a bunch, liked it, looking forward to playing through this eventually. Alright. Another DVD case-shaped thing. Oh, this is ironic. Jak X Combat Racing. This was also developed by Naughty Dog and was the last Jak and Daxter game the company would develop. This actually has some cross-save functionality with Ratchet Deadlocked, in that you can play as Ratchet in this game, and you can play as classic Jak from Jak and Daxter 1 in Ratchet Deadlocked in multiplayer. And it has online functionality that's probably dead at this point, because it's 2025. Well, almost 2026. Let's see. Oh, I think I'm about to awaken some bad memories for some of my friends who are watching this. Rocket Power Beach Bandits. Yeah, not gonna say much, but this was published by THQ and developed by Evolution Games. I don't think it's the same Evolution who did the MotorStorm games for PS3. And of course, this was made in collaboration with Classic Jupo, who made some original art for the game. Now, this is one of the only pieces of Rocket Power media where the main characters are fighting each other, especially these two little donkeys. Not gonna say more about that. Don't bother me if that's gonna get a Let's Play. Please. I don't want to awaken some bad memories. But yes, my friend Mike's Toontown did do a Let's Play for that years ago. If you want to check that out. Ooh. Spyro the Dragon. This was published by Universal Interactive and developed by Insomniac. I got the second Spyro game for PS2 not so long ago. But yeah, it's good to get more games from my PS1 collection. Alright. We are getting... I don't know, we're even probably halfway done. Let's get this next one open. Oh. Ka-chow! This is Cars for Xbox 360. Now, I already own the PS2 version, but this is a little bit different in that it's a lot more graphically impressive than the PS2 version. And again, it's for the Xbox 360. This was developed by Rainbow Studios and was published by THQ and Buena Vista Games. Yeah, this was around the time Disney Interactive was Buena Vista Games, oddly enough. Let's take care of something from my aunt real quick. You can't see it, but she's giving me the death stare like, why did you get a second version of a game you already own? I'm nothing if not spontaneous. That's all I'm going to say. Oh. Super Mario Sunshine! Of course, a rather mixed received Mario game for the mainline for the GameCube. This was Mario's second 3D platformer. I played it through 3D All-Stars earlier this year and I actually really liked it. I don't like how they sacrificed the crouch and the long jump in this game, since Mario's had his crouch since, like, Super Mario Brothers, but it's still a fairly fine game. I like the art style and stuff. And this was the introduction of Toad's Warp, for anybody who even remembers him. Alright. Toy Story free for PS2. Now, this is a case where, unlike the Wii and the Xbox 360 versions, this was not developed by the same studio. This was published fully by Disney Interactive and developed by Asobo Studios. So yeah, this is a port of the PSP version, which includes some DLC. Why Sony didn't put this version on PlayStation Plus, you tell me. I don't know. Go into another 360 game. Kung Fu Panda for 360. This is another one I own a slightly less graphic, powerful version of. I actually found out this version was ported to PC, because I found out that Secrets of the Furious 5, the original print run, has a demo for the PC version you can actually install, along with a demo for Madagascar Escape to Africa, oddly enough, or the Great Escape. Yeah, this was published by Activision and developed by Luxoflux. I think the PC version was ported by Beanox, who would work on, I believe, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. No, they did develop Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled because their name appears in the opening logos for the game. SpongeBob, Amoeba. SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake for Nintendo Switch. I've owned Rehydrated. I liked it fairly bit, but this game I heard is a great improvement. I've been meaning to get this for a while. Of course, published by the Betrayers of THQ Nordic and developed by Purple Lamp. I've heard this is a very good game. My friend Mike also did a Let's Play for this. I'll have a lot of his videos linked in the description. Alright. Let's get some of these open. Oh. Splatoon free amiibo. This is the blue, dark-skinned Octoling boy from the game. Not much to say. Oh. The 3DS is dead, Nintendo. Sheesh. Well, I got that at a used game store, so take that if you will. Oh yeah. Sora from Super Smash Brothers. Okay. In actuality, Sora is from Kingdom Hearts, I know that, but this is how Sora appears in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. This is a pose based on classic art and his render. Use amiibo accessories in many compatible games. Yeah, this is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh, banana. The Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo for Donkey Kong Bonanza. This is an amiibo I really wanted to get. it just looks so cool. I love DK's new design. It just looks stellar. I love it. Let's get some of these other boxes. Cool. It's a game guide. Has Mater. The Disney Infinity official game guide. I believe this is only for the original version 1 of Disney Infinity. I think I still need to get that. Oops. But yes, this is for Disney Infinity 1.0 as it's called. And it's a game guide for it. I'll give this a read. Should be interesting. I believe this next one is another game guide. Well, Epic Mickey, The Power of 2. Yes, this is a game guide for Epic Mickey, The Power of 2. I don't own the game for any of the current consoles, but, well, for any of the consoles that was released on me, this hasn't been ported to the current consoles. But I really like Epic Mickey, and I like the art style of the game, so this will be a good read. Yeah. I hear more Legos in this one. So a lot of these are from my mom and dad, of course. Lego Sonic Cyclone versus Metal Sonic set. This is, of course, Tails' machine based on the adventure games, and Lego Metal Sonic there. This will be a fun build. And we are nearly, I think we're nearly done. I think we're halfway done. Let's get to the plushies because they've been staring at me so hard. After I get this wrapping paper cleaned up, be right back. Alright, it's time to get to the plushies, and we're starting with Freddy Fazbear. Yeah, I still very much enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't played Security Breach. Of course, this is the fairly recent plushies by Jazzwares. The only other Jazzware plushies I own are the old Sonic ones. But this is a fairly good FNAF plushie. It looks fairly accurate to the game, I'd say. Minus the eyes, but what can you do? Sassy already did that anyway. And of course, you can't have Freddy without Bonnie the Bunny. Hey! Yes, I like Eve Goes Boom. If you don't know Eve Goes Boom, then frankly, I don't know you. Just a joke. But yeah, this is the Bonnie plush, and Freddy and Bonnie both look very good. I'm hoping Jazzwares will use the bases for these to make Golden Freddy, and especially Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Please, Jazzwares, we need a proper Fredbear plush. And not like the one that Sassy made, as game accurate as that is. And the next odd edition, the Puppet! Yes, I know Marionette is a girl in the canon of the games, but I like Eve Goes Boom, and again, if you don't know Eve Goes Boom, I frankly don't know you. But yeah, he's a good plush. Very much a step up from Funko's one plush. That's all I'm gonna say. And next up is Fire Mario. Yes, I already got a Mario plush, but I mean, this is technically a different form of Mario when he has the Fire Flower, and the Fire Flower is like the most iconic power-up in the Mario series. So, yeah. Surprised I didn't have any other powered-up versions of the Mario Bros. Yet. Aside from the construction workers. Like Construction Mario and Construction League. This one's from my Aunt Amy and my Uncle Richard. And all my cousins on their side. I've been very excited for. It's the Lego Icons Game Boy. Of course, Lego have done quite a bit of Nintendo stuff as of recently. Lego Super Mario, the Lego NES, the Piranha Plant. But of course, this is a near one-to-one scale buildable replica of the iconic Nintendo Game Boy DMG. And of course, it comes with 2 buildable cartridges, Super Mario Land and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Weird that this didn't have Tetris, but I guess copyright issues with that. Even though Tetris is probably one of the most iconic Game Boy games for the system. But yes. And now it's time to finally get into the stockings. And of course, this first one has a bunch of candy. This one has a card. This... Oh, I'm getting sweaty. Grandson, sending love and joy and lots of wishes for a wonderful Christmas. I think I know who this one's from. Oh. Yep, it's from my grandma, and she gave me $50. Oh, nice. She also got me some new lounge pants, sleep pants. These ironically pair well with my Snoopy shirt that says, "Nope, not today." And something fell out of it. This is Hammer Slam Bowser from Skylanders Superchargers. This is one of 2, technically 4 if you want to count the dark versions. This is one of 2 Skylanders that double as official amiibo. The other being Donkey Kong, which I got earlier this year on my own accord. But yeah, Bowser and DK double as amiibo, but they only work with the Nintendo versions of Superchargers and Skylanders Imaginators. But yeah, this also functions as a regular Bowser amiibo. So aside from missing Rosalina, I now own all of the main character Mario. Oh guys, aside from Wario, I'm missing Wario. Gosh dang it, I contradicted myself. There was a bunch of Reese's trees in here I'm going to be devouring after this video. These are a bunch of tiny little ones. Oh. Donkey Kong Land 2. Of course, last year I got the first Donkey Kong Land for Game Boy. And of course, this was developed... Okay, our logo wasn't on here, oddly enough, but this was developed by Rareware back in the day when they were a second-party developer for Nintendo. I played all the side-scrolling Donkey Kong games on NSO earlier this year, and definitely became a Donkey Kong nut. Probably why I wanted to get Bonanza so badly. Funny, I was mentioning Tetris earlier because this is Tetris Blast. This is an odd Tetris game. This is developed by Bulletproof Software. I think this was remade for Famicom in Japan and was called Bombless, oddly enough. But yeah, this is Tetris Blast. And of course, like Donkey Kong Land 2, it's Super Game Boy compatible. The Super Duper Game Boy. Alright, I think this is another Game Boy. Oh, it's a black card. Oh, Pac-Man. This is the Pac-Man Special Color Edition. This is a special version of Pac-Man. This is technically this is a remake of the Game Boy version of Pac-Man with color, because this was released for Game Boy Color, but it also works on the original Game Boy. And it includes Pac-Attack. Yeah, weird. It didn't include Super Pac-Man, it didn't include Pac-and-Pal, it didn't include Pac-Mania, although that probably would have made the Game Boy explode. It included Pac-Attack. Alright, let's get some of these smaller ones. Well, very small ones. We got some first-party DBA games. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland for Game Boy. This was developed by HAL Laboratories, I think. Or it could have been developed by Flagship, I don't know. But this is a Game Boy Advance remake of Kirby Adventure for the NES. It's a very good game. Alright, I believe this might be another GBA game. It is, I can tell that gray color anywhere. Oh. Super Mario Advance 4. This is a port of the SNES remake of Super Mario 3. It includes that infamous E-Rear world. And of course, it is the last of the Super Mario Advance Quad, or technically Quintology, if you want to count Super Mario Bros. Deluxe and Game Boy Color. Now for this very, very postage stamp sized one. New Super Mario Bros. For DS. My cousin Elizabeth actually owns this, but now I finally own this. This is, of course, the first of the infamous new Super Mario Bros. Games. And this was the first side-scrolling Mario game since, well, the first new side-scrolling Mario game since Yoshi's Island on Super Nintendo. Yeah. We are getting to the bottom of the bin. Bottom of the night. I don't know why I said that, I'm not a baseball guy. Let's start knocking some of these ones out. This one was from my cousin Kelly and her husband Brandon. This Rudolph paper was so good. Oh, I saw the wah! 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 Oh. Oh, wah! Yep. I know what this is. This is the Wario and King Boo Mario Kart set for the Lego Super Mario theme. Why? Why? Yes, Lego Wario exists. This makes me so happy. Okay, that's a stretch. It's cool though. Alright, let's... Aside from 3 from my grandma, the rest are from my mom and dad. So... It's a Super Nintendo game. And, oh, monkeys! Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong Double Trouble for Super Nintendo. Weird pairing. I get Super Mario, get Donkey Kong Land 2, and I get Super Mario, and then Donkey Kong Country 3. Well, they're totally part of the Mario series. But yes, this was developed by Rareware. Again, this was the last Donkey Kong game for Super Nintendo. And I actually like this one a lot more than Diddy Kong's Quest, which I played on NSO. Sure, that's probably a controversial opinion. Get this next one open. Hudson Soft's Adventure Island for NES. How many of you even know what this property is? But yeah, this was developed by Hudson Soft, who are best known for Bomberman and Mario Party games for N64 and GameCube. Of course, I wanted to boost my NES collection. Yes. This one's another NES game. Okay, maybe I wasn't kidding in that skit I filmed about Tracy killing me for all the junk I got, because this is NES Tetris. This is the NES version of Tetris. This was fully developed by Nintendo, I think, while the Game Boy version was developed by Labyrinth Software. This is the Famicom version of Tetris. Yeah. Now I own the NES and Game Boy versions of both Tetris and Dr. Mario. That is a very pathetic thing to be proud of, I know. I think this is another Switch game. Where is my super suit? Lego The Incredibles for Switch. This is of course published by Warner Brothers Interactive, and it was developed by Traveler's Tales with Lego, and based on the Pixar Disney film The Incredibles and Incredibles 2. You play through the second movie first to unlock the first film. Very odd, but it's a good game. Glad to own the Switch version. I had the Xbox One version, but I can only play it out here because my mom and dad are the only ones in the family that own an Xbox One. And I don't own an Xbox Series X. Well, it's an N64 game. Space Invaders. This was an N64 reimagining by Activision with license from Taito. When was this released? Okay, whichever jerkwad owned this before me ripped it off. Whatever jerkwad that owned this before me, he ripped off part of the back. So whoever you are, you better watch your back tonight. That's just a joke. Here's another rectangular one. And this is another Super Nintendo game. Oh, I am just asking to get hanged by my toenails tonight. This is Tetris and Dr. Mario for Super Nintendo. This is a Super Nintendo remake of first of the NES Tetris and Dr. Mario games, completely in 16-bit. I think NES Dr. Mario was actually released in Japan through the Teleview. I think. Someone let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And of course, this was published under this was the later Player's Choice printing. Also includes the bonus mode. Yeah. I believe this last one also includes Super Nintendo game. Or, why did the frog cross the road? This is Frogger for Super Nintendo. This was published by Majesco and Hasbro Interactive with license from Konami. The art here might look like the 1998 or 1997 Frogger game, but it's actually more so a SNES remake of the original arcade game. And of course, this was one of the last third-party games ever released for the Super Nintendo, alongside Frogger for Genesis. But we got 6 more presents, and then we can be done. Oh, it's a Sensi pack of, I think, I know what's underneath. What was underneath it? Something my Aunt Cranky is gonna kill me and my mom over. Thumper and Succotash. It's the Looney Tunes officially licensed Sylvester Senti Buddy. Their classic Looney Tunes logo there. I got 5 plushies this year when I wasn't even aiming to get any plushies, or trying to. Okay, Sylvester honestly looks a bit weirder in the face, but otherwise, he looks very, very good. Very, very good. He looks very nice. He looks just as good as my Bugs, Daffy, and Marvin Senti Buddy plushies. Yeah. Don't bother me about Sylvester joining the show. That's to be determined. If you get on my case about it, I'm blocking you on YouTube. There's my public service announcement thing. This next one here is from Grandma. Right down to it. Oh. Lego Harry Potter Night Bus Adventure. Now, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be complaining since the creator of Harry Potter has been getting a lot of flack over the last few years for supporting anti-trans and things in the UK. But truth be told, this is more so based on the Warner Brothers films. Copyright Warner Brothers right there. But no Warner Brothers shield in the box. Yes, this is based on the Warner Brothers films rather than the books. Not sure that'll spare me from any complainers, but what can you do? I ain't perfect. Well, one more NES game. Super Mario Brothers 3. Now, this one actually has a bit of a story to it because a few years ago, I dropped my mom's original copy of this game and it actually jumbled some stuff in it and it wouldn't work anymore, so I've been meaning to either fix it or get a new copy. I've gotten a new copy, but I might be able to go down to Cartridge Galore in Cumberland and get that looked at and fixed, probably. Don't know yet, but we'll see what the future holds. Second to last one from my grandmama. Another Harry Potter one. Oh, Wizard Harry. It's the Hagrid and Harry motorcycle ride. That's a terrible Hagrid impression. I am so sorry for defiling your ears with that. Of course, once again, based on the Warner Brothers films. I think this is based on the first movie. I'm not sure. Yeah, this looks like it'll be a fun build. I like the Harry Potter Lego set. That's how they're at first. One more. This is the last one. This is a very long one. What did my grandma get me? Oh. Cardboard. Oh, my face! No, Patrick! I don't got any SpongeBob characters on my show. This What is... What the... What the... My grandma got me a street sign! Okay, Tracy, you gotta wake up and see this. My grandma got me a frickin' street sign! Gavin Street. And it's in red too, my favorite color. Oh, I'm gonna have to give my grandma such a big hug it breaks her back later. Just a joke. Kids, don't ever do that. Kids shouldn't even be watching my show. But that was it. And time to get a look at the aftermath. Yes. The 1 year I aiming to get a lot, and I ended up getting a freaking steal out of it. I made out like a bandit, and I'm sure my tired aunt here, hi Aunt Tracy, is probably gonna hang me by my toenails for all this. She's probably gonna hang my mom by her toenails too for the Sylvester. But yes, this will conclude this Christmas haul. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this. Don't forget to comment what you got for this year. If you got anything, leave a like if you enjoyed. And share the video around with people you know. Subscribe and ring the bells if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. I'm forgetting my words here. I'm sweating. I'm tired. And check out some of the Mike's Toontown Let's Plays I mentioned in the description below. Be sure to check out the Christmas cover I made. I'm planning to change the profile picture tonight to reflect what it actually is, because for the last few years I've been liking to keep, since last year I've been liking to keep what I'm doing a cover-up surprise as a little Christmas gift. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you for, of course, the end of 2025 video. And that's probably going to be a very special video, since next year is going to mark 5 years of my YouTube channel, believe it or not. What have I been doing with my life all these years? Nothing is the answer. Bye!